thing is, like, can we just agree to screw the beauty standards? Like, seriously. It's like sometimes we'll have discussions, or you'll see in comment sections people complaining about beauty standards and saying beauty standards suck and let's leave them behind. And I'm like, yes, I love that. Oh, the only reason why this person is celebrated is because I'm like, okay, yeah, let's talk about it. Then I posted a video and I wasn't even talking about my looks at all. I think it might have just been misinterpreted or misunderstood. I was saying that it's really annoying when people say they know they're ugly and so they can judge other people based on them being ugly like they are and all this stuff. And I don't like that whole, I'm drowning, I'm gonna bring someone else down with me. And people came for me, kind of, in the comments saying,
"What are you talking about? You're not ugly. Oh my gosh, you're literally a beauty standard."
Okay, so here's the thing. Growing up, I was told that I was ugly often. And yes, part of that was probably due to the fact that I was going to a Catholic school. I was one of like 5 kids in the whole school that was black. And the kids were definitely being racist. I was also just a kid, and my job wasn't to be cute, it was to be a kid. And I didn't look the same as I do now in terms of, I guess, the way I dress, and I didn't wear makeup back then. Even if I had, it would have looked a little bit of a mess because I was a child. But all those things aside, I grew up thinking I was ugly because I was told several times in grade 5 that I was ugly. And throughout like my whole time in high school, for the most part, people almost never called me pretty or beautiful. I believed it was because I wasn't thin enough, such and such, blase, whatever. And only in the past like few years, people like have started calling me pretty. And like the past like 6 months, I would say 6 months to a year, I hear it a lot of compliments, and I'm very appreciative. Thanks, whatever. I will say the amount of compliments I get seems to coincide with the confidence that I have in myself and my beauty. We can look at that as an aside if you want to. That's not even the point of this video. My point of this video is, to some people, looking at me, they're like, okay, you're the beauty standard. What are you talking about? You literally are so gorgeous. So if you're trying to give me advice about, being confident in myself, I don't want to listen to you because you are pretty, you're beautiful, you're the beauty standard. You don't get it. No, I wish that was how it worked. And I don't want to sound like one of those people that's like, oh, I like always thought I was fat, or like I always thought I was like, whatever. And then when there's a fat person saying that they have another experience, they're like, oh, I understand how you feel. It's like, no, you never experienced fat phobia. That's not what I'm trying to do at all. I definitely am not trying to seem tone deaf. My point is more so someone that is conventionally attractive, if that's what I'm being called, experienced being considered ugly and called unattractive for a long time. And only recently, people are calling me to my face pretty. And if I had waited until I was receiving compliments to believe that I was pretty or beautiful, I would be at this point right now battling with the compliments because I wouldn't believe people. That's a fact. But when I wasn't getting the compliments, I was giving them to myself. I would go look in the mirror like, you look so good today. I'm hearing it. No one gave me a compliment that day. Only myself. For years. It was just me. For years. My mom would tell me I was beautiful sometimes, but that's what moms do. Well, the moms that care. Or the moms that, want to tell their children that they're beautiful or handsome, attractive, good looking, whatever it is. Cute. But yeah, for most of my life, it was just me telling myself that I was beautiful and worthy and all that stuff. And I didn't believe it half the time, but I just kept saying it until I did. And what I want to tell you today is that if you're waiting for someone to validate you before you validate yourself, you might be waiting until you're like 50 or until you're 24 or until you are about to leave this earth. I don't know. But why does someone else have to say it for it to be true? Like, why is that? I understand that that's what we've been taught, but let's challenge that. Because who gets to decide? All these beauty standards are usually based in racism anyway. Like, Eurocentric beauty standards? And it hurts. I get it. It's painful and it's annoying and it's frustrating and it's ingrained deeply within us. But that doesn't mean that you can't challenge that and start to change it. And if your first thought when someone tells you to look at yourself and consider yourself beautiful is, I don't listen to you because I think you're pretty, then I don't know what to say. We're not going to get very far. Yes, it's definitely, I can see how it's more convincing from someone that you deem to be unattractive for them to say, I believe I'm beautiful. You should too. But that doesn't make the advice any less true, And maybe the person that you're looking at appears to be that way because they started to view themselves that way and things changed over time. I don't know. You shouldn't have to wait for someone to deem you, to knight you as beautiful, for you to be beautiful or you to be attractive. Seriously, you can decide. I said it in another video, And I'm so serious. You can decide that you're attractive. You can decide that you're beautiful. And when you have that confidence within yourself, things will start to change outwardly. There are some people, and I feel like we've all met someone like this in real life, where this person may not be the most conventionally attractive person you've ever seen in your life, but they get a lot of attention. They get a lot of attention from the opposite sex or the sex that they're attracted to. They get a lot of attention from coworkers, friends, family, whatever. They're popular. They are liked. They just have this magnetism to them. It's not just their looks. Their raw looks. A lot of that is, and I hate to sound like a broken record or like sound like, because people say this all the time, but it's really true. That confidence, that innate belief that you are worth something. And it's also important, I think, to remember that your looks, I know people say this and I know it's tired, but it's so true. Looks are not everything. That is not all you have to offer to the world. Seriously. And I know that a lot of people, when it comes to dating and stuff, are like, I want the person that I am with to find me attractive, and that's important. But that is not all there is to life. You do not want someone to be in your life just because they find you attractive. There's so much more to it. And so, in conclusion, my point is, you can decide that you're attractive, and you saying it is more than enough. And you'll find people in your life that agree with that, or you will find people in the world that will come into your life that will agree with that. But you need to believe it first, and you can't wait until someone says it to you, because that might not happen before you believe it yourself. That just is what it is. Your opinion should be the one that matters the most. And the truth is, even if you get that compliment, if you don't believe it yourself, you won't even believe them. I'm sure I've gotten compliments from people and I didn't believe it, so I forgot it, and then I remembered the insults. I more often remember the compliments now because I'm in a place to receive them. And I remember some in the past, but less because I was not in the place to receive them. And that's just a fact. You get to decide, and your opinion is one that matters the most. And so if you watch this video and you think, this girl, I don't listen to her because she's pretty and she's beautiful. First of all, thank you if you're thinking that. I really appreciate that. Thank you so much. But please, it doesn't matter, because at the end of the day, what you think about yourself matters the most. I don't know you personally, but I do know what it's like to feel unseen, unheard, and ugly, because that's what people have told you and taught you to believe about yourself. And I'm telling you that you can turn it around. I hope this video helps in some way, shape, or form. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope that it added something to your day. I didn't want to come off too harshly, but I was like, come on guys, we need to we can change so much about ourselves just by deciding and putting in that work. I believe in you. All right, I hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for watching. If you did enjoy it, be sure to comment down below your thoughts. I am curious. I'd like to hear what you think about this video and what my thoughts were. Be sure to like, subscribe, and comment down below, and click that post notification bell so you don't miss any future uploads. I will see you in another video. Let me know if there's anything you want me to talk about in the future as well, and I'm sending you lots of love. See you in the next one.